What's going on, Sports Game Vision World? Back in the building, back in the pod. As you see right now, I have the picture of the Detroit Pistons, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and their Detroit Pistons coach, who should be coach of the year, hopefully, and the big payback. As I said in the last video, they had a lot of talk in Cleveland about what they could do to the Pistons in the playoffs, and also JB Bickerstaff got fired from Cleveland a couple years back. It should be a big payback. Now, he did say there's no extra sauce on it, but come on. It's got to be a little something to go back to your old team and take them down. One game, they do have to complete the series, but I do think they can get the job done. Now, as I said in the previous video before, I said this series is going to come down to obviously offense and defense, but the Pistons are very good at defense, and the Cleveland Cavaliers are pretty good at offense. And I said one of them are going to have to outweigh the other, and the Pistons would have to do well on offense at least. But this first game looked like a very good defensive clinic, and I also want to play a video that kind of talks about what I was thinking about the defensive pressure the Pistons put on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Check this out.
Hey, listen. Do y'all see the pressure that them boys putting on him? Everybody know now. You know what it is, Uncle Ocho? They pick up full court, they wear him down, bro. That's what they do. And you know Detroit, look, as great as Cade is offensively, he's one of them guys who pick up full court. You look at Amon Thompson. Thompson. He's a guy who pick up full court. That youth comes into play. Hell, how old is James?
Well, you heard what ISO Joe had to say there. He kind of validated my point on my last video where I said Detroit's defense would probably have to take over in this. And if they have a historic defense, or just even, this season, again, just a great defense for this season, the 2025-2026 season, they'll have a great chance to get into the finals. And of course, Cleveland has a great offensive scheme. They're in the top 3 to 5 in the playoffs, and they had a great season also as well. I think they were close to the top 10 or so offensively. And you got 2 all-stars, possibly Hall of Famers, on their team. So game 2 might look a little different. They did, again, game 1, Cleveland did catch up and tie the game, but Detroit's defense set the tone. They were able to get up 12 steals. They forced Cleveland to have 20 turnovers, and Cleveland and Detroit's blocks were pretty even. Actually, Cleveland had more blocks than them, but Detroit just put a lot of pressure on them, and they weren't able to handle it. So, yeah, let's just see what happens in the rest of this series. But it would be nice if the Pistons went to Cleveland with the 2-0 lead and put more pressure on them to try to fight out of that hole. I did say this should go 6 or 7, but again, if these Detroit Pistons have something historic going on, we could see something a little shorter. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Game 2 is tonight. I just wanted to jump back in the pod and get my little thoughts on what's going on. It was a great game for the Pistons for game 1. Let's see what happens game 2. And as I always say, sports game, you know the vision. Peace.
Hold on. Shout out Detroit. I got to buff up, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Detroit.
Oh, you're ready.
Buffed up now. Which camera I'm looking at? I'm in this one?
Yeah, you're in this one right here.
Detroit, I'm all the way in. Detroit Pistons, I'm all the way in. Let's do it.